Hope you folks had a very good innings to the new year and ready for some big action. There's some action on the cards. We already see the markets warming up, getting excited. The alarms have been coming through hard and fast on some of the coins, and we do not even know where to start with these signals coming through. But we are through possibly one of the worst dips in a long time. And if I had to just share the screen for Bitcoin so that you folks can see what's going on with Bitcoin, it's taken a nice dip and it's picked up very nicely. It's basically going to fill that 48,000 mark, maybe a little dip, or just push right through to $49,000, $50,000. And that is exciting because we have normally in 2017, we saw this happen. Let me make this full screen. And we were kind of expecting the same thing to happen. And somehow the same thing didn't happen. And what we're telling traders is now, for instance, 20 December, there on the solstice, the price was low, which was the opposite in 2017. We saw this happening in 2017, and then it did this thereafter right into January. It's almost doing the opposite, the inverse of that particular price action. So that's a little bit, crazy to think that what we expect the markets to do, generally expect the markets to do, if it does the opposite of what we think they're going to do, then the opposite will happen or is happening. When we took a quick look at the Dow Jones earlier, we saw this wave drop. And this was the same thing we saw with Bitcoin. It just looked like it was going to go up, then it drops, then it looks like it's going to go up and then drop again. But I can't get this out of people's mind that Bitcoin isn't the ultimate coin. Bitcoin is the one that's spoken about the most. So when you and I talk about cars and where cars, who was the first creator of cars, arguably Henry Ford. Maybe there was cars invented way before we've got history. Maybe there were flying machines before the Wright brothers. So, but we give the people the credit in our time for being innovative. So we give Satoshi Nakamoto and Bitcoin the credit for the innovation. And the innovation is what we're talking about. So Bitcoin, we mustn't expect Bitcoin to be everything to us. And let's look at GXS. That huge, let's put it on a one-day graph. Sometimes you just got to look at it, something on a one-day graph. Look at these bull runs. While Bitcoin was taking a dive, you had these bull runs. And there's some function or functionality of this coin that tells us that it's better than Bitcoin. Some of these coins are going to overtake. A YFI has already overtaken Bitcoin a few times. There's functionality in the present tense. I want to show you Chicky, next to my bed in the drawer, that bottom drawer, is that old phone. Can you bring that for me? I want to show you one of the oldest innovations. And I can promise you that most of you don't even know the name of that phone or that innovation, because it's an innovation. Somebody brought out something, and the cell phones that we got in the 1993 was the first cell phones in South Africa, end of the year. But that wasn't the first. 20 years prior, they were using cell phones in the. Can you remember this? You remember this phone, folks? Had an on and off button, and it still works. It's on low battery at the moment. Can anyone guess what phone this was? Okay, I guess you saw it on the screen. What phone was this? Look how big the phones are. But we don't talk about these phones anymore. So if somebody tells you they're trading Bitcoin, you say, what for? Now, look, a person mustn't be arrogant, but that's pretty much what it's about. We are years ahead with technology, and we must grab the technology that's making us money. One of the other coins that we've been watching, like an eagle or a hawk, depends on which one has got a better eyesight, is sand. This is one of our coins we're going to watch this year, because the price you see it now, it's going to look like this. We're going to say, look at this coin. And then a few months later, you say, oh, look at this, it's gone up hectically. And then we're going to see this. We're going to watch these trends patterning. Let me get rid of these coins. Imagine you're going to see this, and then this, and then this. And then when we talk again, it's going to be probably even faster than what I'm showing you. And then you're going to say, but what's happening to Bitcoin? Doesn't matter what's happening to Bitcoin. We're going to trade the movers, the innovators, the metaverse coins, the finance coins, the loan coins. People are going to take out loans. So this year is going to be about a year of not what's happening in the market. It's about what's happening here. And how can we shift our minds? Because I know that altcoin trader has been, the coins there have been slow mover coins, except for some of these USDT pairs, because USDT is always a good trading pair. So if you've been trading all these coins, you've been pretty, what's happening now? Why is it not moving? So what we always tell the traders is go to CoinMarketCap. I'm going to tell you what the biggest trap is for all cryptocurrency traders. You want to take note of this. And if you forget what I'm telling you, it's going to be to your own detriment. Any coin that's on this list, the closer it is to Bitcoin, the less profitable it's going to be. So if you've got a list, you're talking about Sol and ADA and XRP, just know that those are less. The closer it gets to Bitcoin, the closer it gets to the top 10 on CoinMarketCap, the less profitable it's going to be. Look at that's number 10, Avalanche. It's a metaverse coin. So metaverse coins will work themselves into the top 10. We will have between 3 and 4 metaverse coins in the top 10 by February. And some of the metaverse coins like Avalanche and Alice, they will work themselves into the top 2, top 3, top 4. Watch, you're going to see they're going to work themselves into those categories. And then they're going to slow down. So we're always looking for new innovations, new cheaper coins to trade, the ones that are fast. Look here, we're on 14, 15. Look at the movement in 24 hours, folks. I mean, people are telling me that still trading Litecoin. I say, what for? Well, you know, for an investment coin in the future. Yeah, maybe. Look here, we're on 26. Atom, Cosmos. Look what it's doing. 26%, sorry, 14% in 24 hours, 7 days, 27%. Now we're talking money. Phantom, number 29, 10%. Phantom is right at the top of a one-day graph. Now it's looking like it wants to burst out of its seams, but dangerously high. So as we go down the list, Harmony, we've been trading Harmony. These are coins now, we're in the top 50, top 60 coins. So they're not featuring, they're not in the mainstream news all the time, but they're making money. They're dancing. It's like comparing a young dancer to an old dancer of 90 years old. The old dancer of 90 can dance, but they can't dance like a 16-year-old or a 12-year-old without getting something hurt. Right, so this year we're going to be focusing on innovations. What is the innovation? If you bought into Tesla 2 years ago, you would have been wealthy now because Tesla shares have gone up drastically. Somebody has insight to see this is the future of cars. This is the future of solar energy. You want to grab and make money out of those innovations. So what we're going to focus on in the next 2 or 3 days is I'm going to give you folks a list of all the coins for 2022, which I believe you should at least have 100 rands or 500 rands or 1,000 rands worth of. And you're going to hold those coins somewhere that they're out of sight, because those are going to be your future winners. I know of friends that told me they bought Bitcoin when it was $60. Now, if you buy something for $60 and it goes to $60,000, guess what? Your returns are so much better. But the problem with having coins on exchanges is what we want to do is we're going to take those coins either out of the exchange or to different wallets so that they're not in our way, that we're not looking at their prices all the time. I've bought myself Shiba on a different platform. And my Shiba is worth more than twice than what I bought it for, more than 3 times. I don't look at the platform because I'm not trading it. So we want to look at something that's investment, that we don't just keep on, trading up and down, but you don't have anything to invest. So that's what we're going to be focused on in the future. Will these be on Altcoin Trader? I'm pushing them all the time for these kind of innovations. When I asked them for metaverse coins, then they came with Sol. Altcoin Traders, you coming up with more mainstream coins. Hopefully they did, however, with Shiba, they brought Shiba out quite quickly. I was very impressed. And I'm suggesting that you folks take between 100 Rand and 2,000 Rands worth of Shiba and store it somewhere else, or go and save it. I'm going to show you. There's ways around doing this. There's very exciting things that are happening this year, and we're going to focus on more. Once the coins that you're investing money into are put aside, put away, then you can focus on trades. Then you don't have to say, oh, well, it's gone up, it's gone down. No, you're not going to worry about that anymore. You say, I've invested, I've got 50,000 Rand in the market, 5,000 Rand, I'm going to take 10% and store it for myself. I'm going to store it 10%, give myself 10%, and I'm going to trade. I'm not going to trade those coins. The other 90%, I'm going to trade. And the competition is going to be with yourself to see in a year or 2 or 3 years' time, is your portfolio that you're trading bigger than the one that you're not trading? That's going to be the biggest challenge. You're going to try and out trade the portfolio that you're not trading, and the one that you're not trading will either outperform you twice or 3 times, but you'll still make money with the ones that you are trading on a daily basis. So any questions from your side, folks? I didn't want to make this a long, drawn-out session. We have some coins that we're going to be trading, some that we're watching. I know the guys are throwing FTM and some other coins, asking about them, but it's more about getting a nice good entry into the new year. Let's get ourselves, make sure that you folks have got a diary and start writing your stuff in the diary. Write your balances every day down every day. Put your let's do screenshots of your portfolio balances every single day so that you can see your portfolio also goes like a graph, up and down. But as long as the general direction is up and not down. So great, folks. We have a very, very good year ahead of us. I'm planning for the next 3 months, the first quarter of 2022, based on what I'm seeing in the markets here now, is I believe, I could be wrong, there's no financial advice here, is that we will have a good first quarter. But I think the second quarter is going to be like February, March 2020. I think we're going to see some big drops in the market. So we were on high alert for December, but the high alert, we're off high alert now. And so we're safe for now. With Bitcoin price where it is now, I think we still okay-ish with where we are. Bitcoin has been moving sideways. I've been showing the folks earlier on the calls. We have a channel in which it's moving. If you feel like trading Bitcoin, find the channel, trade this channel. There's a nice percentage to make with it. Going up and down all the time, 7% up, almost 8% up, and trading at 5% down in increments. And yeah, you're going to make your money. And you do the same on Altcoin Trader. We've got a high there at 843 and a low around 730, 739. A nice 100,000 rands of trades. I would highly recommend that you guys join the Trade Athlon later this week, and we're going to be doing some of these trades: Shiba USDT, USDT ZAR, and BTC USDT on Altcoin Trader. Big gaps, big profits to be made. not high volume, such high volume, but enough to make money while the markets are standing still. All right. Anything else from your side? Let's see. Got looking forward. Thank you so much, Stefan. Yes, this is going to be the best year ever. And yeah, you guys have done pretty well this year in holding in there. Looking at markets, when markets are dropping consistently and you still buying in the dips, that's just amazing, because I would reckon that between 70 and 80% of all cryptocurrency traders have already fallen out the market. Between 70 and 80% of all crypto traders have fallen out the market. And the ones that have fallen out the market are the ones that don't know or don't appreciate trading down. They do not appreciate buying in the dips, buying lower and lower. We've all made this mistake, but we need to keep on focusing on accumulation. If I buy one Bitcoin and the price of that Bitcoin doubles and I sell it at double the price, I'm excited, but I only had one Bitcoin to sell at double the price. But if from where it is to double the price, I can double my Bitcoin with all the dips, and then I sell it at double its price, I make double my money back. And that's kind of the process, the journey that I want you folks to take. What I do want to ask you folks is, do not trade with all your money that you need for the month. Don't be greedy, don't go all in, always have funds that you're not trading with. So make sure that 30% of your portfolio is still in dollars or rands, so that you are safe to withdraw funds when you need to withdraw them and don't need to panic at short notice. Fantastic. You guys have a great evening. I'm going to make this recording available to others that missed it, and we will see you on the chat groups. We will possibly change the chat groups midnight tonight with the new subscription. So don't forget your subscriptions. And if you've paid and not let us know, please let us know, because we don't always see the payments coming in. Great, guys. Awesome. See you soon. Thank you, Tony, Debbie, Stefan, Paul, Franco. Bye for now.